Hello, my name is Keith Flournoy, and I'm the Parks Division Manager for Rowlett Parks and Recreation Department, and I'm here with
Sabrina Martinson, and I am a Parks Board member here for the City of Rowlett, and I also have the privilege of serving as the Kids Kingdom Chairperson for the rebuild we'll be doing later this year.
That's right, and so we are here to talk about Kids Kingdom, which is an exciting time here in Rowlett. But before we really get into it, just want to talk a little bit about history of Kids Kingdom. And it was originally built in 1998, and
by all volunteers.
By all volunteers, yeah. And so we're looking to duplicate that energy and that excitement that we had in the community back in 1998. We want to do it again in 2015. So,
and you know, we're estimating we're probably going to need about 300 volunteers to help us out over a period of 6 days, Keith, and that's going. We'll have more information that's going to be coming out on that very soon. So, if you're interested in volunteering, we're going to talk a little bit more about that here in just a minute.
Yep, and also, and just talk about a little about our design. We were able to put together a design day back in January, where we had about 600 people turn out at the Rowlett High School, where the kids did their own designs and kind of gave us their ideas as to what they want to see in their playground.
And that was such an exciting time, and we want to thank all of the teachers and the principals that worked with us and let us come into your schools. It was a very exciting time for the kids, and you know, out of that we actually took the drawings of all these kids and we are incorporating elements of their drawings into the playground. So we are going to have things like a taco playhouse and a shark tunnel and a giant robot and return of the castle entrance. That is something that I am really looking forward to.
Yes. So as we get ready to rebuild our Kids Kingdom, there's going to be a lot of things we're going to need, Sabrina, from the community. So, and if you don't mind, you know, talk a little bit about, you know, some of the things we're going to need.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, we are estimating we're going to need about 300 volunteers to support this build week that we have coming up, and that's over that 6-day period. But we also have some other immediate needs for volunteers, and we are going to have a pre-build week that is going to happen several weeks before the actual build. But right now, we are also working to get people engaged to help us with fundraising. We do have a fundraising goal of $93,000 that we are actively working on now. We are also working on a volunteer info session that's going to be coming up. In addition to that, we are going to need some help with our tools and materials. So as you can imagine, there is going to be lots of materials and tools that are needed for this, and we are going to need help with managing all of that inventory. And of course, we need for you to pick up your hammer and pick up your saw and come on out and help us assemble this playground. We have a food service that we also are going to have to provide to all of our hungry volunteers, and bring your kids along because we will have a child care area as well. So as far as fundraising goes, we have picket sales coming up, right, Keith? Yes, we have picket sales.
We want to align the perimeter of the park with pickets with your names on them, you know, and you can get 21 characters to put whatever information you want to put on your picket, and they're $50 per picket, and we're looking for as many donations as we can get, or raise as much money as we can selling the pickets. And we'll tell you more about how you can get the picket and where you can get that information from.
Great.
But again, as Sabrina mentioned, we will need some donations, you know, as far as tools and in-kind donations. We're going to need some people to come in with some and give us some elbow grease. You know, we're going to need help with site prep work.
Absolutely.
So she mentioned about the pre-build week, and there's also pre-construction week as well. And so we're going to need help with all of that. But as we talk more about donations, can you talk a little bit about some of the things that we're going to need? You spoke of $92,000 we're going to need to raise. Can you talk a little bit about what that money is needed for, or what is it going to raise funds for?
Absolutely. So these dollars that we are fundraising for are actually for 5 pieces of playground equipment that will be in Kids Kingdom. We have a quad pod, which has a $37,000 price tag. We have a T-Rex climbing sculpture that's going to cost about $17,000, and I think the kids will really enjoy that. We saw a lot of dinosaurs in the drawings we got from the kids. We have a giant spider web. Did you see? What else did you see?
I saw they had an Apollo climbing net, and they had, it was one other item of the zip line that the kids really talked about a zip line.
They are going to love that. corporate sponsors and our business sponsors, Keith, are also going to be very important to this. As we talked about earlier, we do have a Picket fundraiser that's going on. However, that's not enough money for us to cover that $93,000 goal for this playground equipment. So we are doing outreach to our business owners in the area and the corporations that do business in Rowlett to say, help us, get engaged in this project. And there's a lot of ways that you can do that. You can put together a volunteer team and come out and participate with us during Build Week. And we are also accepting monetary donations that will go directly to the Kids Kingdom project and the funding of this project. And I would also like to let our business sponsors know that this is a great opportunity for you to show your community support and come out on Build Week. It is a great PR opportunity for you as well, so we encourage you to come out and participate. So why don't we talk a little bit more about those picket sales, Keith, and tell people how to get a picket.
Yeah, so we have a lot of pickets that we're looking to use for the perimeter of the fence.
1,500, that's it, Keith. Yeah. There's only 1,500, and when we sell them, they're gone. We don't want you to miss out on this opportunity.
And so you can get one. Again, they're $50 each. And so if you're interested in purchasing one, you can go up to the Rowlett Community Center at the front counter, and you can pay for your picket right there at the counter. Or you can go online. We set up a website where you can go online and purchase a picket, or even sign up to volunteer, or just donate funds toward one of the items that we talked about, or just donate funds in general. You know, and so that website is www.rowlett.com/Kids Kingdom. And so you can go there and click on one of the links for picket, to volunteer, for just donating funds, and fill out the information right there, and we can get all your information. And just remember, for the pickets, you only get 21 characters, though.
That's important.
So, yeah, it's important to know. So you get 21 characters to put your information on. And also, you can go. We also have a email address we've set up. If you want more information, you can send us an email, and that email address is Rowlett@kidskingdom.com, or you can go to our Facebook page and like us, which is
the official Kids Kingdom Facebook page. And we are really trying to leverage our social media to get the word out. So that is a place where, if you like our page, you will be getting updates, the latest information on when our build days are happening, when our volunteer info sessions are going to be. And you can also contact us if you have any questions, and we will work very quickly to get answers back to you.
Yep. So, well, thank you, Sabrina. And we really look forward to getting this playground built. I know there was a lot of outcry when the playground was taken out, and I think we're going to have just as much support and passion in getting it rebuilt. So, look forward to seeing all of you show your support in some form or fashion by either coming out and supporting us through the Build Week or through your donations or purchasing of a picket. And again, the pickets are only $50, and we have a limited number that we're going to be selling, and for a limited time. So please, if you're interested in getting your pickets, getting your name, your family name on the picket, or your business name on the picket, please either go to our website or just visit the Rowlett Community Center, and one of our staff would be more than happy to assist you.
That sounds great. Yay! Thanks, everybody. We'll see you around Rowlett.